Hey everybody, Cassie and Matt McBean here with Cassie and Matt Real Estate, CIR Realty. We wanted to pop on and give you an update for what happened in March and what's going on for April. So March in real estate was another record-setting month across the Foothills and in the Calgary region. Across the Foothills, we had 228 home sales occur and about 225 new listings. So inventory continues to be a challenge. We have very little inventory on the market at the moment and a lot of sales happening. What that's resulted in is some price increases. So what we've seen across the Foothills region is benchmark pricing is up about 18.8% over March of last year. And just the demand for homes is helping drive that up, and the shortage of inventory. So versus last year, when we would list a house, we would typically see it go for 98% of the list price. This year, we're seeing homes in March went for about 101% of the price they were listed at. So lots of multiple bidding situations happening over the last little bit, and just not a lot of inventory for buyers to pick from. For High River specifically, there was 53 sales last month, and benchmark was up about 13.3%. Okotoks had 113 sales, which was more sales in March than any month last year, and their pricing was up as well, about 12.5% for the benchmark price. So prices are on the rise in those regions. Calgary again had a really great month with almost 4,100 sales, 41% more than last March, and the benchmark in the city's up about 18% as well. So the bottom line is the inventory is pretty scarce at the moment. There's a lot of buyers out there looking for a new house, and there's not a lot to pick from. So we're seeing those, like I mentioned, multiple offer situations happening, which has been an interesting market to navigate. But I'll let Cassie talk about what's happening in April.
For sure. Thanks everybody for joining us. And yeah, just an update here. We're kind of getting into our spring market of listings. So we've got kind of a gamble coming on. So definitely reach out to us for more information about these listings if you're interested. We've got one in Mackenzie Lake. It's a pretty large home, 5-bedroom, that type of thing. And then we've got two potentially coming in Okotoks, and then we've got one in High River. And then we've got an acreage listing that's coming up with about 5 acres, and it's really secluded. So if you're into that and you want to be in the Foothills kind of region, definitely reach out for any of those for more information. Also, like Matt said, it's a seller's market, so working with the buyers. We did have one that went conditional last weekend, and I just want to mention like what worked well with that. They got on the listing right away. They got in like the day it was listed and went in with a serious offer, serious deposit, had their financing and their ducks in a row kind of thing, right? So it was a very casual, put together offer. And we got accepted, right? So this isn't the market for asking for every, kind of little thing to be done for you potentially. When you go to write that offer as a buyer, you want to make it simple, and you want those sellers to want to accept your offer, right? Also do your homework with pre-approvals. Make sure you've got a letter from a lender potentially. That always helps your case too. Like, hey, we've done our homework, our ducks are in a row, right? And then looking at sellers, yeah, absolutely, it's still strong sellers market. So if you're thinking about kind of getting a home evaluation done with us and trying to figure out where the value is for your home, we're definitely still doing those. And can give you a value, whether you're looking to sell, down the road, or you just want to know your value today kind of thing too. We're here and available for that. Yeah, buyers, let's strategize. Let's sit down, let's meet and kind of figure out what best fits your goals and just develop a strategy here. And I think that has worked really well for us. So awesome. Well, thanks for joining us. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. 403-336-4333 or Matt at 403-815-8602. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great day.